The life of a parish priest can be all-consuming. And I think by nature, priests are people who want to give and who want to serve. But I think we have to remind ourselves that we're human too. So they're right up here, over the hill. So I started volunteering here when I first arrived in Kingsport. There's actually a teacher at our school who was a volunteer, and so she connected me to Bays Mountain. So they're all gray wolves, and they were brought here as pups. So they've never been out in the wild, but they're here to be ambassador wolves. And we have three females and 4 males. And I've always had an interest in wolves since I was a kid, but once I started volunteering here, it actually led me to Yellowstone. And so I started to visit Yellowstone. So I've been to Yellowstone now about 8 times. Wolves occupy a unique place in our human understanding. It seems like we either tend to demonize them, which is not true and it's not correct, or we tend to, maybe some people may go to the other extreme. They're animals, and they're beautiful animals, and we can learn a lot from them. And they're part of God's creation, but they are animals. But you realize that they're very intelligent, and they do have a lot to teach us, and we can learn a lot from them. Sometimes the alphas, if they're asserting their dominance, they'll keep their tails raised high. And that's a way of indicating their status in the pack. And the other ones that are lower might tuck their tails. It's not that we can do whatever we want to of creation. It's that we're called to respect creation. Yes, God has given us dominion over creation. We need to see to the needs of humanity, but that needs to be done. And I think Pope Francis is reminding us of this. The best way that's done is by respecting all of creation. And that's the true sense of stewardship. That's the true biblical understanding of stewardship. They will howl, and they howl really whenever they want to. There's really no set times that wolves will howl. In the wild, it seems like wolves will howl to let one another know where they are at. One pack will howl to let other packs know that this is their territory. Wolves will sometimes scatter in search of food, and they may howl to gather the pack back and gather one another back. And sometimes it seems they just howl to howl, just for the fun of it. I think every priest that I know, I myself included, we all have other interests outside of priesthood. Yeah, we love our priesthood, and we wouldn't change that for anything. I know I wouldn't, but that doesn't deny my interest in volunteering here at Bays Mountain. It doesn't deny my interest in creation. Actually, what I find is that the more I'm able to, in a good way, be involved in my other interests, it strengthens my priesthood, and it re-energizes me. And so, yeah, I think part of being called as a priest is you don't lose your humanity.